CoronaVirus Lockdown Singalong 2020. Now, before tonight's performance, I have an important announcement to make. At the end of last week's performance, when I sang Flashbang Wallet from the British musical of Half a Sixpence, I would say that I would do also a very special performance the following week, all paying tribute to one of my favourite Disney films, which was Mary Poppins, singing the song I Love to Laugh, and also featuring one special song that was the #1 single back in 1994, the year I was born, of Love Is All Around, originally by the Trogs, but the cover from famous pop band The Wet Wet Wet. This performance will be moved for 2 weeks and will be performed in a fortnight. Now, on to tonight's main performance. In place of singing I Love to Laugh from the Disney film of, that is Mary Poppins, and also Love Is All Around from Wet Wet Wet, I've decided by popular demand by my mum Samantha Wright, one of her favourite musicals while she was growing up was nothing more than the very colourful and very famous Andrew Lloyd Webber musical with lyrics written by Tim Rice of Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. This was one of my mum's favourite musicals growing up when she heard the familiar voice of Jason Donovan, who was the very first person to play the role of Joseph in a brand new production back in 1991. Since discovering the musical, I've become quite a lover of the music itself from the musical, as well as the story. This musical has had so many famous people play that iconic role of Joseph, and this show itself has made very famous people become very, very famous in the world of theatre. Not just Jason Donovan, but also the likes of Lee Mead, who won the talent show of Any Dream Will Do, and also Donny Osmond, who also played the role of Joseph in the 1999 video film of the same musical. But tonight, you are going to see me take that, of course, very famous role and do it justice, as I'm going to sing the most famous song from the musical, and that is nothing better than Any Dream Will Do. But as well as that, Jason Donovan himself from the new London cast recording from the West End will also join me in a reprise of the song at the end. Plus also, one very special guest is hopefully joining me for tonight's sing-along. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whoever you are watching right now, here is tonight's performance, and to kick off my 7th week of the CoronaVirus Lockdown Singalong 2020, it's myself, Jack Wright, playing the role of Joseph, singing the song Any Dream Will Do from the famous Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber show of Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
This is the lead up to the song.
Some folks dream of the wonders they'll do before their time on this planet is through. Some just don't have anything planned. They hide their hopes and their heads in the sand. Now I don't say who is wrong, who is right, but if by chance you are here for the night,
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colours shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colours faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning? The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colours faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning? The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Any oh. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Hello, good evening everyone. As you know, of course, as I've done a little announcement there, I had to, of course, push tonight's performance, since there was no clap for the NHS tonight, to 2 weeks before. But I dedicate this to one very, very special person in my life, and I would like to introduce her now to sing, of course, the reprise of Any Dream Will Do, and Give Me My Coloured Coat. She's the person that introduced me to this musical before I was even born, and please give it up for playing the role of the narrator. Give it up for my mum, Samantha Wright!
Don't be shy.
This is for you, mum.
Yeah,
And
video,
also
here we
here's a
go.
familiar voice, Jason Donovan.
Move over a bit, missus.
A crash of drums,
a flash of light,
my golden coat flew out of sight. The colours faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return
to the beginning.
The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating.
Oh.
We're still waiting.
Connection, bloody hell. Oh. No, it's fine, it's fine. Oh no.
Oh. Da, 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 da.
Oh, as soon as the connection will go, because the music stops.
No.
Oh, I've jinxed it.
Oh, no.
I've jinxed it. Sorry,
Oh,
Sunday.
No, it's fine, don't apologise.
Oh, no.
There we go. Still hesitating. Any dream will do. Now you can join in. Here we go. May I return to the beginning. The light is dim, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Give me my colored coat, my amazing colored coat. Give me my colored coat, my amazing colored coat.
Woo.
Oh my goodness me, I can't believe that had to go wrong tonight. I'm so sorry. I think I'm going to cry, honestly.
I jinxed it, obviously. Sorry,
No,
guys.
no, don't apologise. It's my bloody internet connection. That had to happen, honestly. Oh, and I didn't even go up the street like a few weeks ago, honestly. Oh, I know, live theatre indeed. But, well, I actually just got this wig this week, actually, surprisingly enough.
Don't give a wig
No, it's fine, it's fine. But thank you so much, everyone. Honestly, this is one that I've been wanting to do, and in special recognition of my mum, thank you so much for letting me do this. I mean, she got me the costume, she golded up my shoes here, she made everything. I mean, I couldn't have done this without her, so
Well done,
it's
Mum.
for you, Mum. I love you. One other thing that, well, actually, just before that, should we get a photo with Dad here?
Well, we can do it. I just wondered because everybody might want to.
All right then, okay. It's over to you.
You probably don't know, but it's Jack's birthday on Saturday. And I would like you all to join in, if you don't mind, to show appreciation for everything you've been doing while we've been in lockdown. Would you all join me in happy birthday?
Yes.
I've got the instrumental track, just like we done with the Colonel Tom Moore a few weeks back, so I'll help you, but I'm not going to sing it. It's for me, and I'm not going to sing it.
Happy
of course, this
birthday
time.
to
I want to
me.
hear you this time. I've sung enough over the last few weeks. Here it is.
I like it.
Here we go.
Ah, here we go.
Are you ready? Remember the name?
No.
Happy birthday.
Ah, let's connect again. Birthday again. think that's good enough, honestly. I need to sort out my phone, but thank you very much. I'll be 26 years old this Saturday, so thank you very much.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Say 3 cheers for Jack.
Yay!
Hip,
Hooray!
hip, hip.
Hooray!
Hip, hip.
Hooray!
Thank you very much, honestly. It's been an absolute pleasure to do this week in and week out, and I'll continue on doing it until this coronavirus goes away. I mean, it's been very gloomy today, so I thought I couldn't have thought of a better song or a better musical to sing than, of course, Joseph and Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, because a few years ago it celebrated its 40th anniversary. So it goes out to the amazing Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber, I should say, because he's just become a Lord recently, and Tim Rice, who 42 years now on wrote this fantastic musical, and it's still as timeless and as colourful and as amazing as it is. So honestly, I've been and I was hoping to actually go and see Jason Donovan later on this year, but I honestly think that won't happen, sadly, because of this lockdown. But hopefully I'll see him next year, because he's one of my heroes. But thank you so much, everyone. Of course, once again, I'll be back next week, and to give you a clue for the next one. Well, as if it does go ahead, actually, because I know I've had a few problems with this one tonight. But to give you a clue. Oh, well, to be fair, I've actually forgotten it, to be fair. that little fluster actually just...
Is that the clue?
What?
Is that the clue?
Well, I might have to surprise you like
There you
I've
go.
just done tonight. So I'll keep it all surprise, but same time at 8 o'clock. The clap may be over, but I'm still performing, so thank you very much. I'll be back same time next week. Thank you very much. And here's to my 26th birthday this Saturday. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night, all the best. See you then. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.